Hello there, Sorry from 17 once again. This is Titanfall 2 multiplayer. We're playing Attrition on Crash Site, and I am using a grenade launcher against my better judgment. So I do not like this map. It's a map that can go really well and really badly in the space of a second, and sometimes it can be really fun, but for the most, it's a little bit too big for Attrition. If you play it on other game modes, I think it works a lot better, but there is an entire village in this area, this colonised area to the left coming up, that nobody goes to, and then when they do go there, they just sit in the buildings and they don't achieve much, because no bugger uses that part of the map. So it breeds these disconnects in encounters, and I'm about to get instantly brutalised just then using my pistol. So, I thought, I'll use a grenade launcher. They'll be fun, right? That's a cool setup. And I did this because I misinterpreted what the smart pistol does, because this is another smart pistol gameplay. And I thought, because it takes away my anti-Titan weapon, if I use a grenade launcher, when I use the smart pistol I can still challenge Titans. I thought that was a good idea. And it kind of works as that guy camps up there on the balcony and my teammate picks him off for me. But in the end, I started using this pistol because this pistol's actually pretty cool. And it can fire as fast as you press the trigger. So all I'm going to be doing here, folks, is running around, getting sucked into vortex grenades, and then being aggressive with the mobility to try and get some smart kills with this pistol. Because these were the first few games I used it, and I wanted to understand if it's something I'm going to like. Because apparently, people hate this pistol. And if there's something in a game that people hate, I want to use it so I can understand how to make it effective, just in case I need to piss people off. If I'm up against a full team, or if I'm up against people who are irritating me. And so far, I like the pistol, but I don't need it. And here's another quick kill with the pistol from behind. I'm talking about, of course, the smart pistol, not this one. This sidearm is pretty cool. I haven't experimented with many of them, but I had quite a lot of success in this game, as I get a couple of people from behind there, just using the mobility. The one thing about Titanfall 2, and Titanfall in general, is if you can be fast and always moving, you are a harder target to hit. Admittedly, it will make shooting other people much more difficult than it would if you just stood there in ADS like Call of Duty, but this isn't Call of Duty, so you want to be mobile, you want to be creative. And how the hell did that guy live? I thought my aim was true then. My ping's probably like 50 milliseconds, which is great in the grand scheme of things. But he beat me somehow, so GG to him. Moving back through the left-hand side of the forest here, trying to get some momentum. There's a quick kill. There's another kill who didn't see me on the radar, because the radar on this game is kind of confusing. Please bring back Titanfall 1's radar. Please take off the grunts and the spectres as notifications on your radar. All I want to see is human activity. I don't care if there's a bunch of AI scrubs next to me, I'll just run away. But if you see a pilot shooting at me, please tell me. Or a Titan, that would be nice too. I think the map has good potential because it's vague enough so that it's not overpowered, but it's also confusing if you're not 100% up on everything. And to me, all I want to see is what the humans are doing, because the AI are great, and I think they make the game a lot more fun, but they're not going to kill me like a human will, and he's the guy I need to prioritise. And the first game seemed to do that wonderfully, so I don't know why they changed it. Anyhow, this is Legion, and this is the aimbot mode, which is disgusting. When you activate this core, you have unlimited ammo and the game auto-targets for you, so you can instantly melt things. And the best way to use Legion, if you can, is use all 140 rounds on a Titan, activate the core, and then strip them clean. You can kill 1 to 2 Titans in one activation if you get lucky enough and they've been wounded a little bit. This is probably the most powerful Titan, but it's also the most boring in my opinion. Because the thing with Legion is he's slow, he's fat, he doesn't have that many tools, but the tools that he have are so consistent that he strips and melts Titans, he melts pilots. It's just incredibly powerful, and you're going to see a lot of Legion until people realise that you can use your mobility to kind of get around him. And I think Tone is the most powerful, because if you can use him intelligently, that thing has a weapon for every situation. He's mobile, he's got that shield, and he has tools of utter destruction. But the shield on Legion is incredibly intimidating. Watch this fella's shield just disintegrate. What could he have done? In that moment, he shouldn't have been fighting 3 Titans. He should have got away, he should have popped some smoke and ran away. But unfortunately, he wanted to sick it out. It's 6 Titans against 3. You have to be a good pilot or a smart pilot to really do well against these kind of odds. And a lot of people like to brute force the Titans in this game, and it can work, so get creative if you can, but for the most, you have to be clever. There's a pilot over here is being clever in the rocks, trying to put me down. I activate the core, I melt that Titan, and then I try back and get him again. The only criticism that I have of this particular mode is I kill 2 humans without even having to aim. OP, please nerf. Is that once you activate it and he puts the gun up, it can take a while for him to draw the gun back to his chest so you can move, so you can get stuck in these moments of aiming that I'm not the biggest fan of. But I wanted to use Legion so that I could show you some different Titans. Personally, I think this is kind of boring. The only fun I have in Legion is when I'm backing up weaker Titans like Ronins, and when I'm hitting people in the sky getting are they called gooses? I hear people refer to them as gooses, but I'm not too sure. 3 people in this next room. And this is actually me aiming for a change, as I get a quick spray but have to reload. I love it when you can keep the Titan for a while. There is the smoke grenade, get out of it Chris. There's a quick kill. Pushing around the outside of the map. This map is too big for Attrition. I can understand it in 8v8, but in 6v6 there's just too much downtime for my tastes. There is a Spectre, a quick 1 point towards the slider. We're winning by a decent amount, but it's still close enough for them to bring it back as my buddy there. I say my buddy, I don't know him, but he's using the mobility, so he's a cool man in my eyes. I love to see people moving in this game. This is a game about movement. You'll hear me say it a lot. If you run on the ground on this game, you are 100% misinterpreting what you can achieve in this game if you put time into it. Don't get me wrong, there are instances where running on the ground is going to help, and you should indeed do that, and I would never criticize people for doing that when it's necessary, but you are so much better if you can learn to fly, and it's not going to be an easy thing, because I find it quite difficult too. But through practice, you can do anything, guys, and the game gets so much faster and so much more enjoyable, and if they patch in FOV settings, we can bump that slider up and it'll make the game move way quicker than it does. Because if you watch people on PC with that extra FOV, the game looks way faster. And that's not just the people moving really fast, that's the people moving slow too. It's just the FOV gives that illusion of speed, and I love that as we bump into another Titan and you experience bulletproof trees. I don't know why they've got that. For some reason, the leaves, all the bullshit branches cannot be shot through. Here's me helping the team out, putting that guy's shield down because I can't see anything else. I'm on my last legs, and if you're a Titanfall 1 player and you're wondering why my Titan's not bleeding out, that is not a feature in this game anymore. They removed the recharging shield so that the Titans die much quicker, but they no longer have that passive bleed, and I'm about to die. Yeah, I should have ejected then, that was lazy. Back into the fray though with my grenade launcher. This is the first game I'd put it on. I have no idea how to aim it and I don't like it whatsoever, so you're going to see a lot of pistol here. Ladies and gentlemen, here's me getting clipped on people. There's a disappearing Titan that confused me. Oh, there he is. There's the arc grenade to try and blind him. That is one of my friends dead. I do not want to stand there or I'm going to suffer the same fate. Nice bit of mobility moving through the canyon. There is the gooser. Can I get him? Can I balls? This ain't PC, son. Sit down. And watch this. This is confusing. This person is either lagging or just a genius, and I couldn't figure out what it was because I cannot hit him or kill him for toffee. So here's a couple of bullets putting over there. That's bad aim, take a shot. There's an arc grenade to put some pressure. My teammate jumps up with him. The opponents get a map pack, and then I hit him a few times here. How is he not dead? How did that miss? I have no idea. And then I chase him through this canyon. And then I miss him again. I go for the punch, still can't clip him. This guy is a genius in flight. Shoot him 1,000,000 times and miss, apparently, and then I can't even hit him with a smart gun. How does this work? That guy is a legend. You, sir, are something else, buddy. And there is a tone, so let's not get too close as I get sonar detected, which is not good when there's a Titan up your ass. There's the stim. There is the jumping towards the scorch, firing grenades. This is my favourite thing to do with the stim. Just put yourself in a bad situation and die. And I like it. I don't know what it is. I love getting crazy in this game. I love running up a wall twice as fast as I'm meant to do it, jumping into the fray, chucking a bunch of grenades, and sometimes surviving. That was one of the times where that was not a thing. But we get the victory. Oh. Was he friend or enemy? There's me changing the ammunition on the Legion so I can do the long range. I personally prefer long range to the up close mode, but you can mix between them if you want to experiment. Here's another Titan, get him with the quick shot. 2 Titans versus 2 Titans, it's time to dance, people. Multiple shields going up here, multiple defensive tactics. Once again, guys, if you've come from Titanfall 1, the Titans move way slower in this game. It's a much more methodical game, and I don't know if I would have liked it as much as I do if I'd have played the first Titanfall, but because I'd never played it before, it was all I knew. Can we? Can we? Yes, we can. Denied, son. Oh, and then we go into the core. Let's melt some people. That's a dead pilot. 2 dead pilots. I don't know what's going on here. Another dead pilot. I'm looking in the sky even though I've already killed him. And then I'm shooting at the evac, which has just lost its shield, so we're not going to kill it, unfortunately. But what is that? 478 to 390. That time the teams weren't too bad on my end, so I actually had people with thumbs, and we win the game. But there you go, guys. More Titanfall 2 footage. There's a friendly Reaper that I try and punch. That one was 22 kills, 2 Titan kills, and what was that, 19 minion kills? So not too bad going, but not as good as I want to be. I want to be dropping 40 kills on this game, although I feel that that's probably impossible with my skill level. We will soon see. But thank you for watching, and you take care now.